When residents in Youngstown call for an ambulance, sometimes they have to wait a long time for one to arrive. Tonight, City Council discussed a plan to improve service in the city. First News reporter Samantha Bender joins us live now with the details. Sam.
Good evening, Lindsay. The idea was to give AMR Ambulance a $625,000 subsidy to make up for the money they're losing on their ambulance calls. But the idea didn't go over well among council members. At this afternoon's Youngstown City Council meeting, the majority of council members voted against an amendment to the city's contract with American Medical Response. Many raised concerns about AMR's performance, specifically not getting to people in a timely manner and deeming emergency situations non-emergency.
The culture within that company is one that basically to me says, I'm not in any hurry to go save any of these people's lives in Youngstown.
The Youngstown Fire Department already has a contract in place with AMR through the end of the year. The proposed legislation would pay a $62,500 monthly subsidy from ARP funds retroactive to March 1st for a total of $625,000. It would provide 4 24-hour ambulances in the city. Currently, it has 3. The funding request was made because an average ambulance run costs about $300 and Medicaid reimburses about $130, so AMR is losing money.
Having 54% plus of our base and their calls be people that are on Medicaid, so they're taking a loss. We have to be understanding to their business model and understand what we need to do as a city to bring and match that again.
But 3rd Ward Councilwoman Samantha Turner says she understands her colleagues' hesitation on the funding. She says times are different in the city.
That, along with all of the decline of industry around us and us not keeping up with this turn in technology, we haven't been able to sustain income tax. We haven't been able to sustain jobs and employment here.
1st Ward Councilman Mike Ray says the contract doesn't pass the smell test for the majority of the body of council. He says they're in agreement that citizens need emergency medical services, but need to consider their options and may be better off with another company.
We should look at the subsidy and make sure it makes sense. If you overspend, you don't go to your boss and ask for more money every, you have to learn to live within those contracts and those things. And I understand they raise good concerns. We just want to continue those conversations.
Council members tell me they either want to see AMR service elevated if they put more money behind it, or they want to see if there are other companies out there that provide better service. So the proposed legislation could eventually be passed, but it'll require continued conversations. Live in the studio, Samantha Bender, WKBN 27, First News.